HTML input range. So to make use of HTML input range, we start with input. Input type will be range. Suppose range supposed to appear in the output. Yeah, here's the range. You can see it. So you want to actually get the value of this range. There's a hidden value within this range. Okay, let's do that. So let's give this input an ID of let's say demo. Okay, next thing we need is button. Button. Then inside our button type, let's give it is button. Okay, now let's give it listing. Let it listen to a function. On click, let's use get demo as our function name. No, get value as our function name. Get value with a parameter. Okay, I think we are done with the remain. Let's add some letters to the button. Let's use the word get value as well, so it will display on the screen. Okay, so we are done with the button. So we are going to our script, our JavaScript. So we will use this, the name of our function. We use hello function. So get value hello function. So we want to use hello function. Okay, now inside this hello function, we'll do two things. Let's use value first, because we want to display the value here in the screen. Okay, in other words, let's do something like this. Let's first of all use the value, say value, let me use constant. Let me make it a constant. Constant value is creating a variable is equal to document dot. Let's get this input, the value of the input constant. Use constant, so it will be constant document dot get what is happening to me. Document dot gets element by ID. Okay, document dot get element by ID. The name of our ID will be demo dot value. Okay, that is it for our. We have get the value inside this place now. Okay, we can actually write, let's alert it, so you know, you see that we have gotten the value. Alert value. If we click here now, the value will be alert. See 50. Okay, let's draw it back, say 35. But let's make this thing more okay. It look more okay in the eyes. So let's say let me create another under this button. Let me put BR, so it will go to the next line. BR, under the BR, then we now use h1. Let's use h1. Inside the h1, let's give it an ID of, let's say demo2. That's the name of our ID for h1. So what we want to do now, we want to display our value in the h1, which is somewhere here, and we'll add some attributes to it with some values, so it will look more okay. So inside there, what we want to do now is let's create another variable, const display let's give it a display underscore value, let's say underscore value equal to document. What we're actually doing now is that we want to connect this document, this hash one. We want to make use of this hash. We want to forward this value here, this value that we save in this value here. So we get the value for document dot get element by id, which is this demo, the first value, which is from our range. The value is stored here already, so we want to display the value in the hash one. So proceeding, document 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 dot get element by id. The name of our second id there is demo2, okay, dot inner html, because we want to forward it to our html, we want to forward it to hash one. So dot inner html equals to our value, equals to this value here, which is this value, this variable. So if we refresh now and click in, change the range and get value, the value will display here. You can see it's displaying here now. Okay, let me make it even more better. Let's target this our hash one. Let's do something here. Let's say okay, let me first of all give it, let me use style. Inside style, let me change it font size. Let me give it 3.5 em, 3.5 em. Okay, you can see the difference now. Okay, it's a bit bigger now, it's better this way. Okay, then let me give it let me push it to the center, or let me first of all give it a background color. The background color, background color, background color, background color. Let me give it black. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, background color. So we can't see the text because the text itself is black by default. So we give the text a color. Let's say, let's semicolon here. Let's give the text, let's just give it color. Let's give it let me use gold, something gold. Yeah, let me use this color. Let's see what will happen. Okay, you can see that. So I want to push this 50 now to the center here, to the middle here, so it will look more nice. Okay, so let me say that should be test align, should do this. Test align center. Let me see what will happen. Okay, so this is all I can go. We can go on and on and keep on modifying this to make it look more better. But this is just for simple tutorial. We'll do more in CSS. So this is just for illustration. So the HTML input range is as simple as this. You can get the value of the range. You can see this 2. You can check it again. Get the value 0. Get value 10, 20. Get value 33. Get value 53. Get value 73. Get value 85. Get value 96. So the whole range has 100%, 100 from 0 to 100. So you can only move within 0 to 100. The last one should be 0. Yeah, 0, and the minimum should be 0. Then the highest should be 100. Then somewhere in the center will be 50. Yeah, So on a 70, let's see what I can get. 75, yes, 79. Okay, so that is it for HTML input range. So that is it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.